It's raining men. Greetings. My name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. How are you? That's swell. I have an empty bottle of a very, very expensive bottle of whiskey. Whiskey bottle? I have an empty bottle that was once filled with very good whiskey, which I will be giving away tonight. The last drop. Well, not necessarily last. There's a little more. I just might try to pour that in my glass right now. But that is going to be in the sampler pack for this evening. And that will be right there. Every $5 gets you in. Long stream tonight, 2 hours. Tuck in. Hopefully you will win something. So that's the idea. If you're wondering what the rest of them are, I will tell you as soon as I do all the other things I'm supposed to do. Music maestro. That's better. Quiet tends to bug me for some reason when I'm doing a stream. It's just that sort of feeling. Anyhow, I see chat doing things. Mike Franklin, good evening. Hello. I also saw, oh god damn it, where'd he go? I saw 5 fingers in here, but I don't know if I can click on the thing. No, I can't. 5 fingers, high five. I saw you. I was putzing around with the links that are pinned at the top. At least I hope they're pinned at the top. There we go. Helping me check out that this thing is set up. Thank you very much, Frank. Mike Franklin. Just gonna call you Frank from now on, apparently. Oh, and I'll do this thing. This was 5 days ago, mind you, but I personally have decided, because it's my channel, if anyone subscribes, and you know, it shows up, because it doesn't always show up. That would be kind of weird if I saw 700 plus something odd subscribers over the course of time I've done this. But this is a recent one from 5 days ago. I coerced him into subscribing, or them.
Oh, how?
Thank you, Raging Irishman. Another reason to share that. For subscribing to the channel. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you'll stick around and maybe see some Irish whiskey. With that, I am going to attempt to pour the last of this. It is mine, my precious. I've been meaning to kill this bottle for a year, in all likelihood, because it's been around since 2021, which is a terrible thing to say because 2020 happened, and it feels like it just happened a little while ago. Zenbood, thank you for being here. Good to the last drop, exactly. And this was donated by Zenbood to the channel. It's got the sticker on the back and everything. So thank you again, Zenbood, for getting this. If you ever see another, they're too expensive, don't do it. But oh yeah. A weird apple-y note that time, that was odd. It is a mostly empty bottle of whiskey though, so some weird smells are gonna be a thing. Not necessarily bad ones. Come on, please. I will put my mouth on this thing if it doesn't hurry up. Don't worry, I won't do it on camera. That's a different website. Oh, Memorial Day weekend, by the way. Extra day off for those of you who run in the world of Monday through Fridays working. I just don't function well enough for that. That looks like the bit of it. The last few drops, it's basically nothing. See that? That is not even a sip. That's half a sip. Cleanse my palate. I decided to have some coffee before the stream started. I don't know why. I need the caffeine. That's what it is. I'm doing that. I need to smack myself without actually hitting myself. It smells like a clean glass. Darn it. Heck, shoot. Malarkey. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for being here. The last few drops of the legendary, very hard to find, very expensive, Four Roses, limited edition, 2021. Absolutely good to the last drop. That was delightful. No real kick to it, of course, but I almost just left it open today. Like, I poured the last of it, and I was like, oh, it's done. I'll just leave it. Wait a minute. There are a couple drops left in there. I'm going to drink it later. And I did. I'm going to leave the cap off now. To keep the bottle or not keep the bottle. I just realized I might add an extra whiskey tonight. For me, not for you. For me. For you, the lineup is going to be over here. It's magic. Don't let anyone fool you into thinking I know what I'm doing here, but I like when the little things work like they're supposed to. It's great. But there you go. We got a Maker's Mark FAE01. We have the very last of my Four Roses limited edition 2021. That's it. No more. It's gone. And then I thought I'd share this one since I did get it. And well, let's just say I don't know these two gentlemen very well at all, but I think they would want me to share this. I love the back of it. I love the sticker. It's really what sold me. There's a puppy dog on it and strawberry smoothie. I love strawberry smoothie. I love smoothies. Like, not real smoothies, but strawberry smoothie. Banana strawberry in particular. Even though I don't like bananas, it adds more texture. And it's good for you. That's the only way I eat banana is if I don't really know what's in there. That's 60%, by the way. So that's another reason to share it. Here, try this. Boy, that's good stuff. And, of course, to give my excuse to get rid of more of these. Because as you know, I did an Elijah Craig last week. And this one did pretty good. So I want to share it with everyone. I might have some of this later. Tater Dom, hello, cheers. You're welcome to this. You just missed the last little dregs of my Four Roses. One more. Not really. I have a Four Roses over here. You can't see it, but there's a Four Roses single barrel select, but it's from a store pick. I don't really like it, but it is mostly corn, so it's at that annoying sweet little limit I kind of stop at, which I haven't seen in a while. But it's unfortunate because it was not cheap. But store picks can be a gamble. However, tonight I will be starting with 2021 FAE01. Feels like I just got this. Do you ever have that problem? And this is why I can't keep up in the whiskey tube world. I am not financially able to, nor do I have the space. Like, it's this. This is all I'm willing to do, unless I get some kind of magical, better place thing. What am I thinking about? Shelving? Sure, that sounds good. Right now we have a really janky plastic shelving. That one's bending a little bit because I had heavy stuff on it for too long. For years. So I found a use for it to hold my whiskey. Excuse me. Just want to make sure I don't pour too much. I had a few drinks last night. I don't remember why, which is probably a good thing. I forgot how much of a pain this bottle is. The cap, the bottle, the cork. It's not a real cork. It's fake cork, which is, good and bad. Because nothing gets out of this thing, and I pinched myself on it before. I learned my lesson. I have so much stuff on the table actually here. Actually, this is the same. If you don't know, I have an L table. So there's an area over here, and there's this. And I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 actual bottles. And 2 empty bottles that I haven't wanted to get rid of, and I've had them next to me because I'm sad they're gone, which is a rarity to have 2. But one of them, of course, is the Jefferson's Reserve single barrel from Irene Tan store. I opened this in the woods. This is a bottle that has a video about me being in the woods drinking this whiskey, and it was delicious. So delicious that it's all gone now. I believe I did share it with a few of you though, so I hope if you did have it, you enjoyed it. I'm gonna put that right there to think about how it's still empty. And then, of course, the love of my life, This is a 4 single barrel from the distillery. It's the OESV, handpicked by Brent Elliott. 20% rye mash bill, delicate fruit. I cannot. Very few bottles have done this to me, where I've just, I wish I could get another one so bad, but I can't. Anyway, moving on. We can't worry about things that are in the past. We must move on towards the future, which means more whiskey of varying sorts. And as I was saying, how did I even get around to this? As I was saying, I can't keep up with the whiskey world, so unless people start donating bottles again, which is both good and bad, because I love getting bottles. I love getting bottles to open and share. But again, it's shelving. I'm quickly running out of room for my bourbons up here, and I'm worried that this thing is just going to start to cave in more if I try to put more on there. Because I still have all of these, except for in the back. Those are the special Game of Thrones. They're all open. Those will be popping out later this year. Oh yeah, right near the equinox. Sometime before the winter equinox, I'll do that giveaway again. I still have plenty, and I don't drink them, so they're just sitting in there looking pretty. This is my It's Bourbon Night glass. It says drink more bourbon on it. I like that idea. And it goes with the theme, as does this shirt, as does this hat. I planned everything. I overthought things way too much, but this one's seen better days. My dishwasher has obliterated that. Alright, this is distracting me. Sounded like a accordion. Ooh. It's been a minute. Aren't you nice? I forget which one is this. This is the one they did a thing with. Fruit forward expression with notes of tobacco and wood. True. I don't know about tobacco, but it was a little fruity at the start. 10 virgin toasted American oak staves. That's confusing to me. I remember this one confused me. Because they just added more oak staves, virgin toasted oak. Oh, virgin toasted. Oh, got it. They went for the toasted thing. I don't know if I had any of those. I know there was Elijah Craig toasted or something like that for a little while, and then there was a trend of toasted barrels, toasted oak, toasted toast. Not really important now, but now I'm thinking about it, so. I have a lineup, if you're wondering why the bottles are next to me, there's so many. I had a lineup that I was thinking of doing for this month, and I didn't do it. Big surprise. And next month, I have a lineup already. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's one for this next week. Got it. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4 more set up. One specifically is for a specific day, and I nailed it. You'll see. If I can actually get myself to do it, you'll see. I hope so. If I record 3 videos and then do another 2 or 3 after that. The months are flying, man. I don't know about you, but the months for me are just. Last thing I know, I was worrying about going to Psalm 2. Now it's the end of May. What the hell happened? What's going on? Hell, when the heck did Psalm 2 even end? I don't remember. I should know this. Beginning of this month, right? Yeah, and that would be why. Was it? Hold on. No, that was Psalm 1. So last year, at the beginning of May, I graduated Psalm 1. And then at the beginning of April, good God, I think, I finished Psalm 2? Hold on, my days are getting all mixed up. No, the end of March. So the very end of March, I graduated with Psalm 2. So it's been a full-on 2 months already. Like Cinco de Mayo just happened. I cannot keep up with this. And then there was the event at Irene Tan in the zoo. And now I don't know what the hell's next other than June. Oh, Dry Week. I should tell you all, there's a Dry Week coming up, but I'm not going to do it quite the same as usual. Because of circumstances. People who will be visiting the channel. And I don't want to try to reschedule. It would be a pain. On their end. Like, they are extremely busy. So tune in for that. That'll be hopefully next Sunday. So not this Sunday, not what's coming up, but June 4th. Let me just say there'll probably be some Scotch. If all goes well. As usual, I am expecting everything to go horribly wrong before anything happens. By the way, May is still Mental Health Month. I haven't been doing enough shorts because I've had too much exhaustion. And honestly, I've been trying to enjoy things. I'm not good at that. I'm usually the skeptic. But I've been doing my best to enjoy spring while it is here. Because we're going to slip into summer very fast around here. I'm a fan of the 65 degrees and below. 40 to 65, I'm good. 70, it's okay. You start going past 70 and I'm just like, why is life like this? Everything suffers. The heat and the sun, it hurts me. But I have been driving around in my car with the windows down, enjoying the breezes and the nice days around here. To the best of my ability. If you follow my Instagram, you'll probably see a few things like that on there. Speaking of, I don't know if I posted something recently that I should have. Oh, I didn't do an Instagram thing for this. That's an idea I should do right now. This is a rarity. I completely forgot to do this. I was distracted. I blamed someone else. Just not my fault. You ready? This is going to be surreal. Hey, greetings internet people. I forgot to do one of these. I'm live right now on my YouTube channel. So why aren't you here? Hey, greetings internet people. I forgot to do one. Doesn't that look weird? Like if someone's watching you do something like that, you're like talking to your phone. I think it's the strangest thing ever. But everything is strange these days, including how we communicate over the internets. And you can see how overly complicated this is, by the way. I have to go to my channel, find what I'm doing right now, copy it, paste it. Such a pain. That's alright. I don't even know if I created a post for the channel. Oh man, really, I'm slipping. I don't know why I forget to do these things. Because it's just you, Brian. Oh yes, that's right. That's right. I was going to say, we are live. Or did I? I'm going to leave it alone. Too late. Too late. If you're not here on the channel already, I'm not going to tell you anything. But I will do the thing for the thing. Do it. Oh my gosh. It didn't work. I didn't copy the link. Oh, people in the hallway. Children in the hallway, even worse. This is exciting, right? You get to see the part that is such a pain. Where it's just poking at my phone, trying to figure things out, like which sticker should I use, and what's next. Can I find the YouTube link thing? That's what I had to do. That's a pain too. I don't even know if people use it. I hope they do. I've never actually checked. Oh, I got some different music there. There we go. Now the other platform knows. Mission accomplished. What is in your glass, by the way? That's the thing I always forget to ask. I want to know. Because I don't want to drink alone. That's why I've only had 2 sips. Tonight for me, obviously, bourbon. I bourboned it up as hard as I can. I don't know what else I can do. I think I have a handkerchief somewhere. Oh yes, there it is. Bullet. I got a bullet handkerchief, but whatever that's called. feel like the music volume keeps changing. It's not me, is it? I can't tell. That's good. So, again, raffle giveaway. Remember to do that, Brian. Get everyone involved. That was exhausting. Do the thing, please. I'm not gonna tell you to do it again. Yes, I am. I'm sorry. Anything else I need to do? No. We're good. We're good. We good? Hope so. Oh wait, no, we're not. Put that away. We are good now. I just had to get that situated. Tater Dom says, click on the thing first. Tater Dom says, water for now. Cracking Booker's Charlie's batch tonight. Ooh. True. It is, what is it, 3 hours? So it's about 5, 4? We'll say 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. I don't know what time it is over there. Dry week for you, Mike Franklin. Good on you, man. Dry weeks are a thing. They can be rough. If they are really rough, well, it's a good thing you took a dry week. I took a temporary dry week because I, believe it or not, drink a lot of whiskey. Shocking. 420. See what you did there. No, it is actually just that time, I'm sure. I know it is, but that's a funny coincidence. Yes, join us later. Think of me when you open your bottle. Don't do that. That could be weird. Bookers, huh? I have Bookers. I could add that. Let's add that. Let's. Does anyone disagree? Hold on. I hear no disagreement. We're good. Oh, that hurts. Getting a new chair in July. So I'm going to convince myself just to use a damn credit card because I can't afford how expensive fucking chairs are. Freaking chairs are. Sorry, YouTube. You're not paying me yet. So screw. I'm trying to behave. Back to work. It's only work if I get paid. And right now, I'm working for you guys. Technically, YouTube is the platform. Unfortunately, I think they put ads on my stuff. That's all I know. But I don't see a cent. Hell yeah, it's nice. Ah. I haven't had any makers in a little bit. It's been a moment. Something about weeders, man. I'm checking to make sure that it's a weeder. It has to be. I know it is. My brain was like, or is it? I'm going, I know it is. You freaking son of... It doesn't say. This is hard to read. I don't know how they do this, by the way. Like, put the information on the bottle. There's no sticker. It's just there. It's like... That's how it must have worked. You just splacked it on there. First release, FAO1 is a fruit forward with focus on barrel extractives. Second release, FAO2, is texture focused. Oh man, I missed that one. Really highlight the Maker's Mark mouthfeel. Damn it! I wanted them both. I bought this at the distillery. I remember now. But I bought this one and I bought some kind of candied apple one or caramel apple one that's sitting up there. Mr. Great Shot, cheers. Hello. Welcome to this mess. You missed the very last drops of a certain bottle, which is in the lineup tonight. But this has been emptied. This is a Four Roses limited edition from 2021. So just with that, you understand. I've had it for a minute. And with that, that should have been drank in 2 years in my mind. Like if you get a limited release and you open it, drink it within 2 to 3 years. I'm trying that. I got about 3 years out of it. Good on you. 2 to 3. It's more like 2. But I don't remember when I got it, but if you want to check my videos, you can probably find it somewhere. I think. I really don't remember when I got it. Honest to goodness. Whoops. Need that. There we go. I just got rid of the chat screen for a moment. Zenbood says I had Irene's Ambanura rye pick with some cream soda, hints of spiced apple pie a la mode, but doesn't let you forget the rye's there. Ooh. Give it to me. She's got something new in the works with Litchfield? Is that right? I saw it on Instagram. But I hope to try one of those. But I was talking about Dry Week. Wow. So Dry Week for the Whiskey Tribe, which again, you know, if you can't tell, that's their distillery, the Crowded Barrel. And that's one of their whiskeys, among others. Anyhow, point is, they're doing a Dry Week from June 4th? No, 2nd. Where's my phone? Put it down 5 minutes ago. It's disappeared. June 2nd to the 9th. That is the Whiskey Tribe's official Dry Week. But unfortunately for me, it interferes with something I've set up and has been taking a good amount of time to do. I'm not about to change that. So my stream on Sunday is staying. And I will be drinking Friday night too. So my Dry Week will technically start on Monday and go to that Friday. And I will be adding extra days on that. But there will be some days in between. I'm trying to pad the books, you know. I will very likely not drink anything, we'll say from the 30th to the 2nd. Well, 30th, well, that's not very long. Anyway, I had a couple days. I think I'm going to drink on Memorial Day. I will definitely be drinking on Sunday. You'll see why when I get there. It's an important one for me personally. So if you show up, cool. It will not be like super happy fun times, unfortunately, but there's a friend of mine who passed away on the 30th years ago. How long was it? I even have it listed. Oh, that's awful. But my music instructor passed away on the 30th, and it will be Memorial Day on Monday, so I think Sunday I will dedicate to her memory, because she taught me, gave me confidence in my singing ability, or encouraged it. And cancer got her, which also sucks. I know, super positive stream tonight as usual. Leave me alone. But I look forward to that. That's a good reason for me to open up, or at least drink, some of my less poor drinks. Maybe I'll do something that Friday. I haven't decided. Or maybe I'll skip Friday. Again, if it's supposed to be a Dry Week that starts on Friday, I can do Friday, Saturday. Sunday I'll have a drink. So I'll only be missing one day. I don't know. I've never missed a Dry Week, by the way. That's why I'm kind of like, blah. I wanna, but I have something planned. Specifically, even we were talking about Irene Tan and her Litchfield bottle. Why? Back onto that. She has picked a barrel, I assume, from them, and she'll be doing a tasting during the Dry Week. So I think hers is the 2nd and the 3rd, which is Friday and Saturday. And I'm not going to either one. But I look forward to trying it. I haven't been there in a bit. Zenbood, you want to go? Let's go right now. Emily Chambers, lurking. Cheers to some of my favorite people. Emily Chambers. You know. I don't have to say anything. It's right down there. What else? June as well. That's going to be exciting. July is my birthday month, so that's what I'm really looking forward to, if I'm being honest. And here's the fun part for me. It's my birthday month, and I believe I'm almost certain It's Bourbon Night is celebrating their channelversary that month. I don't remember how many years it's been. I think it might be 7 or 6. I don't remember. But either way, that month will be dedicated to It's Bourbon Night picks. That's a good idea, right? I have 4, and I believe it's just I'm getting angry with the words I use, if you haven't noticed. I'm fairly certain that there are only 4 weeks in July. I haven't checked recently, but that means 4 different bottles, which I have sitting over there. I already picked what they are. There's one I'm tempted to try, but I don't know when, and it won't be that month because it's an oddball. You'll see. Hell, I could do that for the 1st of August. Who knows? I definitely don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Wait. No. 1, 2, 3. Where'd it go? Yeah. What are you looking at? I figured it out. I don't remember when, but I did. We've added Booker's to my lineup, by the way, so this one has to go after... Oh, it's supposed to go first. Whoopsie. I'm going off proof. C. Jackson, good evening. Welcome to this madness. Again, as you can tell down here, we're doing a raffle giveaway. The raffle samples are as of here. One of them, well, it says right there, but the Four Roses LE 2021, you're getting the last of it. You can tell because it's not completely full, unlike the other ones. Uh-oh. Mr. Great Shot's in. Now I gotta do stuff. Damn it. And that's good. It's just like, oh. Thank you, sir. Oh, I forgot. You're gonna hear it a lot on this channel, by the way. If you haven't noticed. Oh, there we go. I was looking at it. 4 entries for Mr. Great Shot. Cool. So far, you win. That could change in an instant. I know last time I did a giveaway, it was 50-50, and I thought that was hilarious. Mr. Great Shot is in for 4. So far, the competition is pretty good, but we still have an hour and a half. So I go longer with giveaways because more people will be on at 8 o'clock. That's just how this all works. I don't know what my hands are doing. I need to stop. All right, there we go. You're in. 4. Thank you, sir. That helps tremendously, as you know. Mr. Great Shot's a patron of mine, so you get to see all the wonky-ass stuff I have to do on my Patreon. By the way, I'm getting good at that, right? I have a Patreon. If you'd like to join, it's $5 a month. It helps me tremendously. I can't say that enough. And you get to kind of keep up to date with what the hell's going on in my little bizonkers world. There will be stuff going on this summer if things go the way I want them to. I just had not root canal. I just had a crown put in. It looks great. Fits perfectly. But on this side. But it was like 400 something on dollars. With insurance. And as you may have guessed, I don't have that kind of money. So it's on a credit card, which was getting so low, and I was so happy it was almost paid off. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because the plan is, I'll let you in on a secret. Don't tell anyone. Keep it between us. The idea that I'm thinking of is to travel a little bit with my car. And my car is not in the best shape, but travel around New England slightly. And I say camp out, but what I mean is I will sleep in my car for the most part since I can't afford hotels. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to survive for a few days, like a weekend or something. Maybe not a weekend, middle of the week. If I want to plan this out, summer, like late spring, early summer, we'll figure it out. It's not a plan, it's more of a thought and an idea than anything. But I think it'll be fun. Another trip I thought about having was going to New York. Mostly to go to a restaurant or something and then stay the night and come back in a day or so. That'll be super expensive though. I can't imagine. Like a New York stress, just saying the word New York words. I can feel my whole body be like, not that place. I've been there. It's crowded. There's a lot of people and they're all very close together and they move very fast. It's disturbing. Especially these days. Oh God. Be wearing my mask everywhere. in New York. Sketches me out. But there are some restaurants I want to go to. That's it, though. Go there, eat at restaurants, come home. Yay. Just realized I'm drinking Maker's Mark with a Maker's Mark shirt on. And I started by drinking with Four Roses. If you didn't know, this is a Four Roses cap that I also bought at the distillery. Good stuff. Oh, it burns. Just a little. Proofs are all at the end, if you're wondering. So this one I'm drinking right now is 55.3, which is higher than I thought. And the Four Roses was 57.1/is. Again, it's this one. You can tell because it's not as full as all the other ones. I tried to balance it out. Since that Four Roses LE wasn't quite 2 ounces, I compensated by filling the other ones as full as I could. That full as I could. Without, overdoing it. I just realized something. I'm gonna do a thing. Hold on. Tell me if anything looks different. I'm gonna put you on AFK for a minute. It might be loud. I don't remember. Here we go. You like that? That's fancy. You probably can't tell what I did. And if you can, good on you. But I have a lot of lighting going on right now. And some of them I don't want to forget that I have. So, I had to just turn one of them on that I forgot. But you don't know which one it is. There are officially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 light sources around me. But they're all very calm. None of them are facing me directly. It's all kind of ambient light. Because I have glasses on. And if you notice, if I do this, something gets glary. So we don't want that. I'm looking forward to trying this one again. The Boogie Nights Stew. Ow. I did something on my thumb earlier. Something pierced my skin and it stung. Boogie Nights Stew. Look at Puppy. Look at him. Her. It. I have no idea. Because I opened this recently. I don't know if it's really having a chance to air out, so to speak. It was only one little pour, and the 2 ounces I poured earlier. But since it does say strawberry smoothie, I'm expecting strawberry, but I think the proof is just getting in the way for me. So I am looking forward to trying it again. I'm also looking forward to having more of the Elijah Craig, and since someone will be having the Bookers later, which I don't have. I know I like. I think I've had a few of them I liked. I had the Lumberjack. Yep, Lumberyard. When I was at the Jim Beam Distillery. I like bourbon, if you hadn't noticed. So here we go. This is the Baker's. It has a story. I stole it from an older woman, but she was going to get it as a gift. So although I felt a little bad, it's also like, no, mine. I'm going to drink this. I want it. Give it to me. It's a funny story. I think I told it on the video. So if you want to watch it, go ahead. I should put that into a short. If there's anything I say on one of my videos that's funny to you, please let me know. Because YouTube shorts are they're being pushed right now. And I don't mind doing them. I just don't know what to do half the time. TikTok, at least. Oh, I had the dreaded name. Oh, stream stops. At least there are interactivities. Is the only way I can put it, like the freaking filter things, all that nonsense. If you haven't done any of that, don't. It is what I call a time sink, especially if you have my mental issues. I will start looking at that thing, and in 30 minutes to 40 minutes to an hour will have gone by without me noticing. It's not good. So I only look at it occasionally. Try to focus on other things. Ooh, I know one of those things I didn't do. You want to do this along with me? No, you do. Don't lie to me. You're going to be forced to do this. Now, you'll probably hear what's going on, but it won't make most sense to you. I'm going to turn the volume up just a little. This will be fun for me because you'll have to figure out what I'm doing. You will. There's a chance you'll guess. Ready? Here we go. Oh, it's so good. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear it. I like little quizzes. Hold on. Damn it. Oh. It might be a different language. I don't know. Got it. Ooh, this one. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Have you figured it out yet? I only have a few more. That was confusing. Oops. Oh. This is harder than it looks. Plus, there's a lot of other stuff. Very good, Zenbud. You're close. It's a weird app. It's got an owl on it. But yes, it's not Japanese conversation. I think this one is food. Because this one, it says, it's water and rice. And I have to pick the phrases that match that. So in this case, it's water and rice is mizu to gohan desu. This. I'm going to say it wrong. And that's rice. I'm going to try to say this before I actually do it. Ocha to... I forgot the word already. Ocha to... Gohan. This. Yeah. Got it. Ooh. Yeah. Hold on. I know this is super exciting, but remember, this is a giveaway stream. So everything happens when something happens with you. Don't worry. I know everything seems to pick up right at 8 o'clock. It's weird. It's a weird thing. So far, Mr. Great Shot's got a great shot at winning this. Stop. These are important words. I don't know why they put green tea in here as an important one, but I messed this one up. It's very important for some reason. I think it's the way the language is. I did it! Yay! Those are nice noises, huh? Nope. And then the ad shows up, and then I say, screw it. Duolingo. I'll Duolingo. I'm supposed to do that first thing in the morning, but completely forgot. So thank you for indulging me with that. I did not want to forget to do my daily little learning practice. And guess what? After the stream, I wouldn't have remembered at all. I don't know how I remember now. Oops, excuse me. Thankfully I did. Oof. I have long, vague goals of visiting Japan, drinking Japanese whiskey. Oh my God, wouldn't that be amazing? Going to Japan and drinking Japanese whiskey. Thus, I'd like to understand what people are saying. Will I stick with that? Unlikely, but you know, it's the thought that counts. So visit Japan, visit the distilleries, and also visit Ireland and Scotland, and that was kind of it, really. Ireland, Scotland, and Japan. Anywhere else I should visit? I still haven't visited most of this country, like the western area. I haven't been to California or Washington or any of that. There's a long list. Wow. All right, we're leaning into the end of the hour. That means I need to pour something else. Once again, I have to do this if you haven't already. Please. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. So yes, the Booker's next. Not Booker's. Baker's. Because someone said Booker's. It makes sense, I promise. Where did you go? Get back here. There we go. Mr. Great Shot needs to travel more myself. Well, you've been in 2 places. Well, you know, Kentucky and Texas. You're good. Done. Rhode Island mentality. You've been to 2 whole different states. You're all set. I don't know if I've been to Maine. That's enough. I feel like at least I should visit the New Englands, you know, all of them. I've been to Vermont. I've been to New Hampshire. I know that. Connecticut, New York. I haven't gone to the Cape. Or if I have, it was a very long time ago, to the point where I don't remember, like, you know, being a child age. Maybe I'll do that in autumn. Going to the Cape, and especially to P-Town in the summer, can be a bit much. So I hear. I've never been. But so there's that, and there's Maine, and there's Martha's Vineyard. That's not far from here. I could drive there. Well, I could drive to the point where I could go get there. So money, money, money. This is why giveaways happen, folks. This is it. This is all going right now. This is all going into dental work, technically, to pay that off. I always feel a bit weird that this channel is based on making money, but then again, all channels are. It's either through super chats or advertisement if they're actually monetized, which I am not. I have still got to do the hours, so I've talked before. I need to do more gaming streams. That's it. I just need to I flick the switch, turn on the stream, and play some video games with all of you. But since it's a whiskey channel, I also have to drink whiskey, and I've been trying to cut back. And dry week's coming up, so we'll see. We'll see. Did I pour anything else? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Now remember, folks, you get to handle this for about 2 hours if you stay here the whole time. I am stuck with this all the time. It's great. I don't know how I do it. On the agenda today, change my bed sheets. Oh, and if you haven't been here recently, last weekend, was it last weekend? It was very recently, but it's my the laundromat in the apartment complex I'm in, there was a fire. So naturally, the laundry isn't an option. Yay. So I get to figure out how to clean my clothes soon. Cool. Somewhere else. I've never done that. I don't know how many of you have used either a cleaning service, like you drop off your clothes and then clean them and then you give them back. I know that's a thing. Or the coin-operated ones, where you just go in and throw your laundry in there and wait. Or leave and come back. I would not do that. I don't care if there's someone there working. I don't trust them. Oh. One of my lights is out. I don't want to tell them about that. It's right above everything. And it's a mess in here. So, don't worry about that later. So those lights are up here that are the turning knob kinds to get brighter and dimmer. I think there was supposed to be a television center or something here. I really don't understand that lighting. Want to see? Okay. See, that one's out. Welcome back. Sugar Kitty meow. Meow. How are you? Welcome to this chaos. Raffle. Oof, hold on. You already know. You probably pushed the button already. I don't have to tell you. What is this? The only problem I have with this playlist is sometimes when stuff comes on, it just distracts me. It's no good. I'm sure they do. I mean, those have to be maintained constantly, unlike the my apartment place where it's, you know, a lot of people use it, but that doesn't mean it's being looked at very closely. For example, I have no idea how long it's going to take them to get their shit together and get everything situated in there. Since I still don't know exactly what rent. Hold on. Rebooting. I still do not. I almost bit my tongue. I still do not know what happened down there, and no one really does. I haven't asked management. How much have I had to drink? But I would like to think they will get that shit figured out within the next week or so, but it could be a month or two. And if that's the case, people are going to get pissed. Management here has not been great, but I'm keenly aware that shit's crazy right now everywhere. I've been hearing a lot of the excuses of, what do they say? Like shipping. Like they don't have the parts because they haven't got them, because shipping stuff is a problem. Amazon can still do it in 2 days, man. I don't tell you. Order it there. If your distributor isn't working, do it on Amazon. The last week my brain started spinning in the middle of the night. Oh, I wouldn't let go of that. Of my food. I was totally sad. Finally, I got some good sleep last night, so relieved. Oh, good. That sucks. I think it's a typo. Fatigue? I hope that's the word. But yeah, those are fun. I don't usually wake up in the middle of the night, but I have been doing... first of all, I've been trying to get sleep at a somewhat normal time, which is about 12 to 1 p.m. a.m. 12 to 1 a.m. Wait. Yes. Huh. I like this all the time. Which is good for me, because then I wake up around 8 or 9. If I get the 8 hours, which I rarely do. So what'll usually happen is I'll wake up early, like 6, maybe even 5 something, and go to the restroom and get back in bed and be like, nope, not getting up right now. I feel like I could, like I got out of bed, and part of my brain's like, but you're moving. Just stay awake. No. That's when I start to take naps at the middle of the afternoon or the early evening. That's been happening recently. Like falling asleep at 6 or 7 p.m. and staying asleep for 2 hours or more. And then I'm up till 4 a.m. It's grand. I've had a little trouble sleeping. I mean, maybe Sugar Kitty likes music. We all know this. Oh, I know this. Yeah, but fatigue is real, folks. My personal problem, since we'll talk about mental health stuff, I usually do, but also May is mental health month. So, even more reason to do it. But I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh yeah, fatigue is constant for me. Like, it doesn't really go away. It's either more or less fatigued. Are you fatigued? Yes. More? Maybe. But I know exercising has been I'm usually tired when I get there. I'm just like, fuck, all right. And by the end of it, I'm awake. My body is going, you just tried to hurt every part of us. What are you doing? Stop that. There you go. It's good advice. I'm working on something similar. Like no real drinking Monday through Thursday into Friday. So it's the goal is probably Monday through Thursday. I don't really drink anything. Maybe the lighter stuff, like a beer or a mimosa, that kind of thing. And I mean a beer and a mimosa. But then, no drinking in the evening. The biggest problem I found for me personally is that I used to drink in the evening all the time because I was self-medicating hard, and it was just making things worse. So I'd wake up feeling even more and fatigued and blah and exhausted than if I hadn't been drinking. So I find I have a certain cutoff time technically, which is around 10 or 11. If I can stop drinking at the double digits, then by the time I go to sleep, which is around midnight or 1, it should mostly be out of my system. Not completely, because alcohol takes a long time to get through your system. No vertigo. No, my mother had that. It sucks. That sounds great. That sounds like me. It won't go away. One idea keeps chasing itself around in circles, won't go away. I have done that before. It's great. I don't get stuck in one idea. Usually it's one problem to another. Or, what was recently? I've been playing a lot of video games. I've been playing the Cyberpunk thing a lot. Just because it literally takes me somewhere else and I just run around that world being a superhero, basically. And that's fun for me. I'm starting to tire of it, though, so I need to play a different game soon. I might start up that new game on a live stream. Because it's a single-player one. It's something about rats. That's all I remember. 2 kids and a bunch of rats. So we'll see how that's about. It might be a game that infuriates me, though. That's what I think that's one of my biggest fears. Is for this, it's just casual Brian drinking whiskey with y'all. This is nice. Winning whiskey. This is nice. And then there's Brian who rages at stuff because he is so easily irritated. So easily irritated. You have no idea. I have to rein it in constantly when I'm around other people. Oh my God. It makes you feel like a terrible person. Like being a judgmental, awful, moody SOB. It's just the way my brain is, and I can't really stop it. I can only try to control it better. Like driving for me is, oh my God. No road rage, but just constantly mumbling to myself about people who can't use a turn signal. I don't want to think about it. There you go. She's still here. Woo! What a shift. Hello. You went to nice and fruity and light Maker's Mark. And I went back in proof. But, wow. Baker's is basically a sweet oak. Is the best way I can put that. 107 proof. Probably why I wanted this bottle so bad. It says 107 proof in 7 years. A minimum of 7 years. Let's see what is actually. 8 years, 1 month. 7 years would have been cooler. At least it's 107 proof. 7's a good number. You're within earshot. It's fine. I'm just going to quietly do this at you. You can't see it, but I'm going to keep doing that because you have something I need to get to you. Someday. Before it gets stolen by the things that live in my floor. Usually it's daddy long legs. I've seen a few of those lately. You know it's spring when they pop around. They love finding their way into my bathroom. It's not fun. But I throw them out the window every time. Except for one. And that was a mistake. Rip. Oh yeah. Yeah, Baker's is good. I mean, I'm not a Jim Beam or a Knob Creek guy, but Booker's and Baker's, where it's at for me personally. I'm gonna talk about me personally a lot tonight. Mm-hmm. I got a corn note. But it is I don't know how to explain this. Have you ever seen a corn kernel and it's just been slightly browned? I imagine on a skillet or something. Not so it's popcorn, but almost like it's been grilled. I don't see how that's a thing, but Oh, that's what it is. It's grilled corn on the cob. Durr. That's the kind of sweet note I got on this. With the sweet corn, of course. Whatever kind of corn on the cob that is. Corn that is used for corn that is eaten on a grill, which is called corn on the cob. We're getting real corny around here. I need to stop. But I got that kind of note, where it was sweet and yet a little bit of that char mark, grill mark. Maybe. Lee Chambers. I don't know when I've had any of that. I'm not even sure what you're saying. You say street corn, and I have some vague idea, but I don't think I've ever had it on purpose. There's a great shot. They do. Not as common up here. Usually the corn in this area is used as cattle feed. I think. I really don't know. I used to have corn that grew across my parents' house, but now that place has little mini mansions instead. Because the guy sold the land. Good call on his part, because the land is super expensive. If you got three or four different little mini mansions, I'm sure they paid quite a bit for it. Private mini mansions, like they're close together, but they got their own little private road. It's hilarious. It's the weirdest thing in my head to think that there are these 4 or 3 houses, I forget how many, where they all live near each other and they're all stupidly rich. So how does that work? Like, it's like you have 3 other neighbors and that's it. Everyone else is way down the road. How awkward that must be constantly. I would not want anyone near my house, and I especially wouldn't want to be living in the middle of a field with no trees around. That's the part that sketches me out. That's awful. Oh, they have a walking path behind them because there's a golf course near there. It's a little wild. My mother likes to walk around that area sometimes. Not next to those mansions, but there's another walking path nearby that she prefers. That's not as close to them. Whoop, gotta do the thing. It's past 8 o'clock. Please remember to like and subscribe. And these are the samples that are going out tonight. If you'll note, B is a Four Roses limited edition from 2021. It is the last pour I had. The empty bottle is right here. So if you want that last pour, there is only one way to get it, from me, and that is for this raffle. Right now, Mr. Great Shot has a great shot at getting this. And I'm going to keep saying that until it stops being a thing, which is never. Make sure I got everything up to date. Whiskey Uncensored, look out. Epic mustache detected. Thank you, sir. I have been spending so much time trying to figure this damn thing out. I have no idea. Do you want to talk mustaches? Because I will. Because this one's been pissing me off lately. I have yet to figure out a good way to get this mustache situated without it driving me up a wall. Someday. We're getting there. I hope. It's a work in progress. But a lot of the videos I've seen are about, twirling it to death, which I've done, but I don't want to. I just have a wavy mustache, which is annoying. That's why it curls like this. It's just naturally curly, or wavy. It's a problem. It's a problem. Whiskey Uncensored, you're back home, yeah? This is like the second time I've been like, are you home? I have no idea. But I know where you were. You were far away. Either you're still there or you're back home. Or you're in the airport. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm going to take this. I have to remember to clean this. There you go. I'll forget. Oh, water is good. I feel better already. Okay, good. Part of me was like, I'm sure you were enjoying all that sunshine and plenty of cocktails. And did I mention the sunshine and the heat? Especially the heat. No lag, no lag. I forget where you went, though. Remind me. It was south, very south. Like, plane over water south, I think. Possibly a different country. I'm not really sure. Maybe a place that seems like a different country. This is all Facebook stuff, by the way, and I try to just fucking... I'm on Facebook, it's to post one thing and leave. That's usually how it works. Or actually a bunch of things. There are a bunch of groups and nonsense like that I deal with. Again, social media is a very exciting thing to deal with all the time. By the way, I have a Patreon. That's kind of where I prefer people to go, since they don't have to worry about Instagram or Twitter or Discord. I have a Discord, but you only get on there through Patreon. So there's that. I had lots of cocktails, but the heat was unbearable. Yes, I know that feeling. Playa del Carmen Riviera, Maya, Mexico. So you're in Mexico? It's dangerous. A friend of mine told a story about that, except it wasn't Mexico. It was South America? Yeah, South America somewhere. I forget where. Big surprise. But I looked it up on a map. Some kind of city that has been built on an island, and it's basically a castle on an island. Oh, ooh, that's no fun. Yeah, right? If you're in that kind of heat, it's like, hey, the AC better work, please. I only experienced that when I'm in Texas during warmer months. I'll probably be feeling something like that again in October, depending. I mean, it's usually not that cold in Texas in October. I hope it's about the temperature I'm at right now, which is about 67 degrees, which is nice. I like that. I'm happy with that. Content, not really happy, content with it being this temperature. I hope you drank lots of water, because as you all know, hydration is key. Never forget. Hydration is key. Oh, what is wrong with me? I don't even know. I do know. I've been diagnosed with many things, so I do know. But here are the samples for this evening. Wait. Please remember to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. Force them to subscribe if you want. Get onto their account when they're not looking. I don't know. And remember, this is a no pants zone. As long as you're at home. And by no pants, I mean you can be wearing shorts or pajamas. Or nothing at all. I mean, it's not my choice, but I want you to be comfortable is what I'm saying. Does that make sense? I hope so. I know I'm not wearing pants. I'll let your imagination run away with that one. This is one of those things where you just imagine people on the other side who are watching you as being naked. Because they might be. We live in that kind of thing. I don't know if any of you have clothes on. It's weird. I assume you do. That's good. I do know Whiskey Uncensored is uncensored for a reason. I remember those early days. You and your phone. Whoa, don't do that. Nah. No pants in the UK means they should probably burn their chair afterwards. Hey, maybe. I don't make judgments. Yeah, well, Mr. Great Shot, if you weren't wearing shorts, I'd be surprised. It is freaking hot down there. I have no idea how hot it is now, but I know it's always warm because it's just always warm. I know they've been doing some work at Crowded Barrel recently. I think Kyle got in a whole bunch of, was it barley? Like, tons of it, almost, or pounds. Many pounds of it. Tons sounds like too much. That's fine. As long as they're comfortable. That's all I care about. I want everyone here to be comfortable. The no pants rule means get cozy. Tuck in. I think some people use that. Or is that more for food? I forget. For me, it just means get comfortable. And in the internet world that we live in, you can do that. It's fine. I can't. I can be comfortable the way I'm comfortable now, thankfully, but YouTube does have limits. Although apparently I can take my shirt off, which is I find mildly disturbing. And It's not fair. It's just not fair. Oh, that reminds me. Weirdly enough, I wanted to check in on Rocket. I haven't heard from Ed in a bit. I want to make sure he's okay. He's probably just working his ass off. He's doing distillation on his own at a place. There you go. That's a very old song, I think. I'm thinking of something else probably, but there's a song that popped in my head when you said that. I forget what it is. It's like my middle school age dancing songs. That's wild. I don't know how that happened. That is the same thing that happens with whiskey, by the way. Everything can be whiskey related if you want it to. But I've told people, as a whiskey somm, that whiskey is an experience that is based off you. So you will experience whiskey in a way that is completely unique to your own life and experiences, which I think is wild. Like, you drink something and everything about it is like translated in your brain, kind of like what I just did with the that song. Like, I have no idea what that song actually is, but I immediately thought of middle school dance in the school. I don't know why. But that's what happened in my brain. Someone else would have heard that. I'm all about the dance with no pants, and for me it's dance with no pants, dance with no pants. I don't know why. I don't even know what that song is. If it's a real song, it probably changed the lyrics. But that happens with whiskey. It's making any sense. Where you sip it, and suddenly all the experience of your life, all the smells and tastes that you've ever had, start going, they're bouncing around your brain until they pick something and throw it at you, all within the matter of one sip. Couldn't afford it. Oh, he was good. That's right. He does was it Whiskey Dictionary stuff, like the D&D stuff. I keep forgetting that. As I mentioned before, this account, my official YouTube channel, is cut off from almost every other whiskey channel. There's a few I still follow that do mostly live streams, but I have the blinders on so I don't get more depressed. That doesn't sound quite right. Other successful channels make me feel bad because I should be happy that they're doing better, except all I do is my brain is like, oh, you're crap. Your channel is so unsuccessful. You haven't hit 1,000 subscribers. What are you doing with your life? That kind of stuff. Whoa! Everything moved. Hold on. So that's the blinders, so I don't see too much of what other people are doing. And I feel a little better about it. I can't worry about it if I don't see it. I have seen Irene's dance too. I like the way you move. She got it. It's pretty funny. Whoa. I think I saw her dance a little at the opening of her store. I mean, not surprising. There we go, yes. Schmondays. John McEwen, hello. And yes, that is basically all I'm doing these days. I have been of the mindset that, one, this is a whiskey channel. That doesn't go away. But if I think about things in the long term, which I do not do usually, like the fact that I'm preparing for 2 months in advance of whiskey, or is it 3? No, 2. That is wild to me. I don't think I'm going to actually pull it off, but that's also a normal way of thinking for me. So we'll see. I have plans. We'll see if they work. What was my point? Oh, but long term, unless, like I said, not long ago, if you weren't here, I basically said that unless people start donating bottles or donating money for me to buy bottles, I won't have too many more to review, which is good since, it's still this many at least. Some of those are duplicates, but there's at least 20 bottles there. I'm not that worried about it. Nixing the ones that are next to me, which is about 12 to 15. I counted earlier. I don't remember. But as far as my monetary situation goes, buying all the whiskey all the time, every year, I will run out of money. I will go further into debt, let's be honest. And I will, I run out of room. We were talking about this too. I don't have the shelving for a massive whiskey collection. I just don't. These are the old janky ass plastic things that are put together. Like, this is a pipe that I can take off, remove this whole thing, and have another like added shelf to the top. It's ridiculous. Exactly, Whiskey Uncensored. I'm why you're not at 1K, but I'm also you're why I'm not at 1K. It's wild, isn't it? The brain doesn't make sense with me. It's all right. I think I am sub to you. I don't see why I wouldn't be. And part of it is like channels that are around like the kind of numbers I am, or who are just starting, or who are just like trying to get by. I'm subscribed to them because I want them to succeed, and by doing that, all I can really do is participate and subscribe. But once you hit 1K, you're off. You're in the blinders. Sorry. Bye. Oh, jump and go. Thank you. That's very generous of you. It's mostly just let me know. Like, if there's a bottle you want me to have or review or anything, do it. Or I can do the old... there's a liquor store I go to that has online ordering. I can pick up a bottle there. Anything you want, man. Anything you want. I'm all about it. And then I will share as much of it as possible. Like tonight. Again, the Four Roses LE 2021. This is the last of it. It will not exist for me after this night. Well, after I hand-delivered it away. Oop. Yeah, well, it brings, here's the thing, it brings anything. That's the key. And you know, but just receiving any kind of monetary assistance is insane for me, because it's like, well, I'm just making videos and doing stuff online. Ugh. Oh, I know, Whiskey Uncensored. I'm aware. I have to rub it in. Sorry, Tater Dom. My pocket's fidgety. Jim Calavy. Who are you? Where's Papa KillCo? That's Papa KillCo, by the way, if you didn't know. That had a busy day, if I remember. I had to go up to Boston for some god-awful thing. I don't know how you do it there. I go to freaking hospitals all the time. It freaks me out. Ah! Daughter Pass Whiskey, hello. You're welcome. I'm reminding everyone that there is a giveaway going on. Every $5 gets you in one raffle entry. So far, I know who's going to win. But hey, I know he likes whiskey, so that's good. Plus, I've sent him stuff before, which makes it a hell of a lot easier. But these are what they are. And the bottle's next to me if you want to see any of them. If you want me to prove that the LE is definitely empty, there you go. It's very empty. Which is bye. Thanks for popping in. You know what you need to do. It's ready to go. You just tell me. I will send it to a friend or a family member if I need to. As long as they don't drink it. I want you to have it. I need to drink this a little faster. I still have 2 more to go. And their proof is going up significantly. This is nice for me, if you hadn't noticed. Since I now get to drink all of these. Oh, please. Sorry in advance. Well, I hit something. There's some recycle bags over there. I don't know if I actually hit the one I wanted, but it didn't make the loud hit the floor noise, so that's good. Anyway, there's more water here, don't worry. In my super fancy Wizard Academy water bottle, it's going to taste like butt because I just had some fancy water. This will taste like chlorine. Can't even smell it. That's a wild twist for me. It's not too bad, actually. It's cold, so I don't taste it as much. But switching from Evian for some reason right to tap water, it's quite a shift. Almost like switching from Maker's Mark to Baker's 7-year. Oh, it smells so good. Yum, as I mentioned. This isn't on the list, by the way. This is just a bonus. There was mention of a Booker's earlier that a SoCal resident may be drinking in about 2 hours. So I thought, what the hell? Since I'm nixed one LE, I had the very last few drops of this, and I literally mean drops, and it was very nice, but I had to add an extra. I'm not dead. That's all right. It's not a Four Roses LE, but it's pretty damn good. If anything, the bottle itself just stands out. Look at this freaking cork. Good God. Easier to deal with than the Maker's Mark one, at least. The Rebel one, I'm not sure on. But if you're wondering, the Rebel is a M&J's Mash and Journey pick. I got it with It's Bourbon Night pick. Because they got me. They said, you can order another bottle and get free shipping. I went, well, the shipping's $20. The bottle's 40 something. So all I'm really doing is getting it for $20 less. And then just free shipping. It made sense at the time. I don't mind having another bottle of whiskey. As long as I have somewhere to put it. Again, that is the problem. Once I get decent shelving, just you wait for me to do that. So I haven't planned to do it all. I would like that to happen, but I'm very finicky about what kind of shelving I like. Oh, it'd be so pretty. The other problem is this apartment actually leans. I tried once to do move everything over there. There's a different wall over there, but it leans this way. So for whatever reason, everything here is technically leaning that way a little bit. Besides the god awful, this thing being a slouch in the middle like that, because I had heavy things on it for too long and I didn't change it out, so it bent ever so slightly. Oops, music got weird on me. Oh, I'm gonna have some more pizza after this, by the way. If you haven't, it's Friday, so that means pizza night for me usually. I had some pepperoni pizza and it's pretty good. Not as good as the other one I had, but it's pretty good. What have you eaten for dinner today? That is the next question at the moment. Because I don't know how people deal with actually making food, by the way. I don't do that. I have pizza, and I have canned food, and there is microwavable food, and there's takeout. I don't eat fast food, or rarely. Usually I eat fast food when I'm in a hurry, which is a rarity, thankfully. I do know on the occasion... When have I done that recently? I haven't done it recently, but every once in a while, if I'm going to Irene Tan's store, and I want to get there at a certain time, and it's around lunchtime when I leave, there's a Wendy's nearby. There's also a Chick-fil-A or Chick-fil-A, something like that. I haven't gone there. That's in a very big parking lot, and I have a feeling I wouldn't want to eat their food because of other reasons. There's a bunch of BS there. Veggie burgers with red pepper, hummus, cheddar, and hot sauce. Hey, the hot sauce I like. I don't mind veggie burgers. I just gotta find the right kind. I'm more into the fake meat burgers that are not real meat. Because then at least I've noticed with meat products, fake meat products, it's the texture that always throws me off. You can make something look like and smell like and even taste like, for the most part, meat. But it's the texture of it. For some reason, like if I bite into a burger, I know what that feels like. But if I bite into a veggie burger, it's almost soft. It's like too soft. It's like biting through something which just doesn't have any pushback almost. Makes sense to me. Leave me alone. That's good. Yeah. Sweet oak, little caramel, little vanilla. Not too spicy at all, honestly. Just a little bit of, I want to say nutmeg, actually. The impulse is to say cinnamon, and I stop. It's like, wait, it's not that sweet, actually. So if you like those things, have a Booker's. 70 or, sorry, Baker's, damn it. I would like to get my hands on a Booker's someday, but I know the types, the releases are hard to get, and there can be variants. Some people say some people will find a good one. 1 year it'll be a good one, the next one a bad one. Kathleen's batch is the one I would love to own, or at least have a sample of someday, but that's long gone. That's about 3 to 4 years old now. So if a bottle still exists, it will be worth thousands of dollars. So I'm not going to worry about it. Plus, that's not exactly a happy bottle. It's kind of sad. Falafel. Why not? I've heard of falafel, and I always forget what it is. Is that the thing where they spin it around and cut it off? You know what I mean? I think. I hope. Here we go to the strawberry. That was probably too much. Great. I still have the Elijah Craig barrel proof to finish off with. We're doing great. Oh, you're fine. Remember, folks, there's a raffle going on. Pin comment above. I haven't seen the bunny dance. That's an option. It's just like a fancy way of PayPal, except someone else gets a little cut, which is annoying. But you see the bunny, so that's the important part. And that's it, I think. Yeah. Tickets. Tickets, please. That's all we're doing tonight. And the important part, of course, is that this is the Four Roses LA 2021. There will be no more from me for that. And I'm happy about it, actually. I'm glad this bottle got drankened, because there are some out there who would just keep this. I think. I hope not, but I feel like there would be. Woohoo! Wow. That'll wake you up. Oh yeah. I don't know if it's just the label, but I feel like there's some strawberry on it now. And we're talking the actual fruit. And the smell of it. Like a strawberry smells, which is faint, but it exists. I want to say it smells plump. Falafel is licked chickpea meatballs, deep fried, very nice with hummus and tahini sauce. Did I say that right? I feel like I've seen that word before. That sounds good. I need to. Here's the other thing. For my so-called adventures that I may or may not do while sleeping in my car. One of them is go to other states, like Maine especially, and try different types of food. Indian food, Portuguese food, all these foods that I don't go towards. Actual Chinese food, Japanese food specifically. I've had sushi before. That's about it. I went to a very fancy sushi restaurant, and that was so good, but very expensive. Anyway, point is, I would like to try different types of food from all over the world, and there's a fairly good amount of different types of restaurants in my area. I just don't go to them because it's not the norm for me. Yeah, Middle Eastern food, that kind of thing. Stuff you eat with your hands, I just don't do it. I'm always worried about going to Indian places and getting food because it's a little spicy, but I know I like it. I've had different types of cuisine that are meant to be like Chinese food or Japanese food, or like there's the shopping store version of those things. Not great. Prescription bourbon, hello, welcome. Bourbons. Oh wait, the other thing. I keep putting it away. I should just leave it out for a little bit. Like and subscribe, all that. Best Portuguese in Newark, New Jersey. Ooh. I'm very lucky that I can get chorizo, or however you want to say it, in my area without much of a problem. I can go to many different breakfast places, and they will have chorizo as an option instead of bacon. Oh, I love chorizo. Do it, Zenbu. Let's go right now. Be there. Hold on. I'm not gonna do that. It's a Friday night. You think I'm leaving my apartment? Absolutely not. Again, there is a raffle going on. If you'd like to enter, there's a pinned thing up above. I know who's going to win at the moment, but you can change that. And I bet he doesn't want me saying that, but I've got to have some entries. So there's a leave it up to chance. That's distracting me, actually. I hope it's distracting you, but I'm forgetting it's there. Whew. The proof on it seems like with Rebel, I've only had a few bottles and they have been picks. I think maybe I had some of this at the distillery. I've been lucky enough to go there, but it's always been the proof has always gotten in the way of the whiskey for me, the bourbon. It's still good, but I have to like get around the fact that it's a high proof. So we'll see how this affects me right now. I've had a couple of drinks. We'll see. And I keep pouring myself a little too much. It's about an ounce. And I don't want to pour that with these two. But it's too late. I'll have to suffer. Ooh, gets dry fast. Doesn't drink like the proof, though. Hello. Jesus. Rabbit. What just happened? I gotta see. Oh, DMC, hello. That is an entry, I assume? A one-offer? I didn't see you in chat. Where are you? You let me know. I assume it is, but in case you were just being nice. I gotta double check. I gotta see it in the chat. Visual cue, or else I have no idea. I say that for anything. Whoa. I love a good competition. But if not, please say it in chat. I will assume it is otherwise. And if you win, if you don't want it, well, I know who I can send it to instead. Oops, Sugar Kitty. Hello. I grew up eating Indian food all the time. When out of the country, I still cook it here and there. Where's mine? Sorry, I had another thought at the same moment. I think it was whiskey. Hold on. Really? Cheech. Whiskey after something. Whiskey encore. There we go. Wow. That was fun. His wife, whose name I can't remember, of course, makes pretty awesome chocolate chip cookies, I heard. I'm waiting on those damn cookies still. But if you want to send Indian food, or if you know of anything in my area, I only know of one, and it's in Bristol, which isn't that far. It's maybe a 15-minute drive. I haven't been there in over a decade, probably. If it's still there, I assume it is, but unfortunately, when I look at my map now, I have a impulsive habit of like saving places I want to go. There's about 100 of them near where I live. Jen A, that's right. My brain and names, I apologize. But yes, Jen apparently can make very good chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to convince Cheech to send me some. If she's making them. I mean, I don't want to be like, make me some, but if they make some and want, have extra, I would like some. I have cookies in my fridge. They're not good. They're literally Stop and Shop brand cookies that you just break it off and put it into the oven, but it's good enough. So the real question is finding the best cookies that are the cheap chunk off ones that you can just put them in the oven and they're done. I've been doing that. I'm smart like that. That way I don't eat a whole bunch of cookies at once. I just eat 3. Because there's one to be like, oh my god, cookies. The second one is like, oh man, I got a second cookie. And the third one is like, all right, that's enough cookie. That makes sense? You guys do that, right? That's not something I made up in my head. Right? Right? Shit. I was saying anything. So, Mr. Great Shot, you have DMC up against you with one entry, unless he says otherwise. I'm assuming it is. Because the tip note or the thank you note was cheers, Brian. Cheers. Was that an entry? I assume it was. Rule of 3, totally. I mean, or it could be the rule of 7, but I'd be very sick, or sick of cookies by then. I think I unintentionally use the rule of 3s in my videos sometimes. You do something 3 times in a video to make it funny. It's a comedy thing. You do something 3 times in a skit to circle back, and it's funny. Oops. I didn't make time to make cookies again. I used to make 20 to 30 dozen a year. Holy God. And give them out to clients. I'm not your client now. I don't do that. I actually am pretty good at baking. It's been a minute. But I really enjoyed making cupcakes and cookies for people. Like handmade, not from a, like what I'm doing right now. But scratch, start to finish, ingredients, measurements, butter. It's not hard. It's just very precise. So the focusing part is hard for me. But when I make them, the freaking cupcakes I make, my God. It's just the problem is if I make them, I have 2 dozen cupcakes. And just me. So, problem. There is the option. Yeah, I've thought this through. Where I can either refrigerate some of them or freeze them. And then take them out. And I would have to have some frosting that I made. Or it would be a safer bet to get some frosting that's already been done and just have that set aside so I could defrost it, nuke it in the microwave. Maybe not that. Maybe nuke it very briefly, not to make it warm, but, help it defrost a little. And then put the frosting on top. Oh my God. Who wants a cupcake? Maybe I'll just have pancakes. I can do pancakes too, those are easier. Spencer Bev. Hello. I had to close and open this like 8 times for it to let me chat. Finally sorted, so hello. Thank you for the effort. Some people just be like, didn't work, screw it. Thank you for being here. And going through all that trouble. Good God. That's frustrating. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but... These are the things in the raffle. This is the raffle going on. There's a pinned link. And like and subscribe. Please and thank you. That is how this works. Apparently. I am on now the Boogie Nights. I still don't taste strawberry, but I'm glad I was able to get a faint note of an actual strawberry. I don't know what their tasting notes were on this. I haven't checked. Probably should someday, but I would rather just drink it for me. But it is 60%. The next one we're going on to is the Elijah Craig A123 Barrel Proof. That is going to be the end of it for me tonight, because that's a lot of whiskey at very high proof. Just by look and feel and taste. Wow, Sugar Kitty, you're living on the edge. I probably am similar. I would definitely want to get the measurements pretty close. And I think the one catch I've noticed is I would want to look up. There are certain things with cookies especially. There's a certain amount of too much sugar or too much butter. How the cookies turn out. And I want mine to turn out a very specific way. So, mostly crispy on the outside. A little softer on the inside. So you get that crunch and that soft sweetness. Oh, God, look. I'm making cookies after this, by the way. That has already been planned. Now. But you only have 20 minutes left for the entries, by the way. So this is it. These are some epic bourbons, damn it. They really are. I mean, you're going to have a hard time finding a Maker's Mark FAE01. The Four Roses LE 2021. Non-existent anywhere, very likely. The Strawberry Smoothie. I don't know if he's still selling that, but I got it through one of those online shipping places. I forget which one. There's about 2 I use, and I don't think about it that hard, really. So click, click, buy, send it to me. Okay. That was $70 I didn't need. Ooh. And then, of course, Elijah Craig A123 might still be out there, but also might be very expensive. So, there's that. And right now, you have a very good chance of winning. But I have a feeling I know who might win. Even with the one entry, which I'm still not certain about. Because I want to make sure DMC wants it. Because if he does, I need to be able to track him down. If I don't see, yes, give it to me. I get twitchy. Mmm. The proof kicks in right in the middle. It's not as dry now, but it's still... Now the proof shows up. Whew. Hold on. Breathe first. What you want is the heat to be up a little higher, only a bit, but then less cooking time. Underbaking is the key to a chewy cookie. Baker's secret. Who knew we needed a cat who baked? You just see him all dressed up with a little hat and everything. Yeah, it's rough. I have a very specific thing about cookies. There are some that are too soft. Like, I will eat a soft cookie, but you might as well just be eating cookie dough at that point. So I have a very specific... Oh, you know what it is? There's a... this is completely going off the rails now, but Rosanna Pancino? I forgot to say her name. But she's a YouTuber, celebrity-ish person who does a lot of cooking and baking. And I'm pretty sure she has a video... And I thought it was an interesting one because it was comparisons and, you know, almost scientific, where she bakes a bunch of cookies with varying different, you know, with certain variations, and the cookies look completely different for all of them. But she also has a recipe of her own, which is some badass cookies, and I would very likely just try that out of sheer curiosity, because they looked freaking amazing, and I think it was about the same preferences I had. So that's lodged away in the back of my brain, as you can tell, because I just remembered that. Out of all the freaking things on the planet to remember, random YouTube celebrity person who does baking stuff has a video about cookies that you want to do. The brain is a mysterious place, if you haven't noticed. Especially when alcohol is involved. And memory. That's better. Hydration is key. You'll always feel a little better if you have a sip of water. And if not, you're probably in worse shape than you think. Just realized I've been holding the glass too long. It's starting to warm up the whiskey a little. It isn't making it taste worse. It's actually making it open up a little bit. That is a small trick as a whiskey person. If you want to taste a little bit more of your whiskey, just hold it in your hand for a little bit. It'll warm up your whiskey just a little. You know, not set it on fire, but... and that does open up some more flavors. Warm opens flavors, cold retracts. Same thing with the whiskey barrels. As far as the wood goes. So when it gets warm, the wood pushes out the whiskey. When it gets cold, everything contracts. Contracts, expands. Warmer expands, colder contracts. Constricts. There's the word. Science, baby. Weird science. Weird. Sorry, I'm back. I didn't really go anywhere, but yeah. Ha. Almost had that go down the wrong pipe. Pretty good. I don't remember if I've said it before, but I think my preferences for whiskey. Rebel is another one that excuse me. Rebel is one that leans towards Booker's type, or in the direction of Jim Beam products as far as like Knob Creek. When I drink one like this, I think more of Knob Creek. And that happens with a lot of bourbons I have. And they're not always my thing. They're not bad. I enjoy them, but they're not the kind of sweet version of things I want. This one's more dry and a little oak forward. The nose is nice. I was glad, as I said, I was glad to pick up the strawberry. And it was actual strawberry, the fruit itself. Not so much anything artificial, which is what you worry about with someone saying, it's strawberry flavored. Okay. So I see why they picked strawberry smoothie. I did get the actual nose of an actual strawberry. Finally. First pour, not so much. I'm so tired. 15 minutes left. That means about 10 minutes left for the entry. So if you want to enter, tweet. This is the last chance. The raffle officially ends in about 10 minutes, give or take. Depends on what this does to me. And of course, this again is part of the raffle. I'm drinking what the raffle is for the most part. This is the Bear Proof Elijah Craig A1, 2, 3. The first one of this year is good. I like. I did a video about it and everything. Oops. Fuck. Clean that out with a little water first. There we go. Okay. I can get through this. Have some pizza. And have some cookies. That sound good? That's a good Friday night for me. Drink a buzz of whiskey on live stream. Get to send someone some more whiskey. I know Mr. Great Shot will love this if he wins. I assume he wins. Oh, Tater Dump. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. I will get that started. Now it's actually, competitive-ish. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to do at KillCo Whiskey Musings, I know it's a lot to enter. But that way I will... It turns orange, if you didn't know, the text, if people have added you. Let me see here. DMC, I see that. Doesn't say anything. Still gonna count it. How to get in touch with DMC though? I have no idea. Venmo, where are you, you son of a gun? There we go. Everything's apps. Don't get me started on the craziness of the world right now. Happy Friday. Tater Dom. Or Dom Dom, as some might call you. That's for 2 entries. Got it. You good. Now let's get competitive. Like, I don't like actual competition for me. Like, I don't want to be involved in that personally. But when I'm the one in, like, coordinating it, so to speak, that's fun. I like other people seem to like that more than I do. But I like it when it's a thing that I am mitigating? What's the word I'm looking for? But it's exciting. It's like gambling. Almost. I don't think YouTube likes gambling. So we'll not say that word. We'll say it's just fun. It's fun. Hopefully we'll see who wins. Mr. Great Shot has gotten many whiskeys from me, so he knows. I don't even remember how many I've sent him. Probably a lot. But we'll see. If either I'm going to send him more or someone else is going to get it. Tater Dom, just in case, my email for all of you, not just Tater Dom, is killco77@hotmail.com for future reference. If you're ever going to get in touch with me to donate a bottle, if you have questions about Patreon, or you want to buy a bottle for me at a local liquor store, that is also an option. Contact me there. And if you don't hear from me soon, like within a week, get in touch via this, like if you see me on. Because I should respond, but email can be weird. It has a habit of being like, no, this is junk mail. Pleh. Like, no, it isn't. I need to see that. But we shall see. I'm just glad there's more people who entered. Thank you, Tater Dom, again. For entering, it's always more fun if more people get the chance to win, especially in this case. I was hoping people would be like, oh my god, give me. But I also didn't. I don't think I broadcasted it very well. I don't remember. I did especially miss the Instagram post. And I know Friday nights are wild, especially for an extended weekend. And I have no idea what else is going on tonight. I am sure other whiskey people are doing other whiskey stuffs. But I thought this was a fun lineup, so I did it. Sunday, again, is not going to be a super happy day, but I will be drinking fun whiskey, so don't worry about that. I will likely try to pick one of each, so we'll go for... I'm not... Actually, you know what? since I have a bunch of whiskey samples in front of me, I will likely try to pour one or two different samples that I have, because I have some good ones here. I just haven't opened them, and they just stare at me all the time. So instead of going for a bottle, we'll go for a Sample Sunday memorial of my teacher, who unfortunately passed away. It feels like not that long ago. It's probably been about 5 years now. Oof. It was before 2019. I know that. Or maybe it was 2019. Anyway, point is, she taught me a lot. I miss her constantly. I wish I could see her. But that will be Sunday. So memorial. For anyone whose Memorial Day is officially for the service peoples. So if you have anyone in your life who you want to... if you have anyone in your life who you want to memorize... No, that's not the right word. A memorial, think about. Raise a glass. That's what I'm getting at. That'll be the time to do it for this channel. Because I'm not going to go live on Monday unless I do a live stream of video games. Unlikely. And then, of course, Tuesday was the actual day that happened. So we will at least raise a glass. And that's all I want to do. Raise a glass to those who are not here with us anymore. It's getting dark, Brian. Shut up. Have some water. If you insist. Last chance. 3 minutes now to get on this raffle. As you can see, once again, these will go on. Well, some of these will show up again. But the Maker's Mark FA01, you probably can't buy that anymore. That was 2 years ago? Oh, God, how long ago was this? 2 years ago. Oh, a little over a year. I don't know. The Four Roses LE, that's the last of it for me. I don't have any more, so I hope you enjoy it. I didn't. The Rebel Strawberry Smoothie, this is a new one. I haven't had many Mash and Journey picks. Hopefully, at some point, I'll be able to try more picks from more channels. I just don't have the ability to get any of theirs, so it was nice to get my hands on this one randomly via, not having to pay for shipping if I got one. And I was lucky enough to see it. It was a nice surprise to see a Mash and Journey pick on the website, so I got one. And of course, the Elijah Craig A123. I don't think I'm going to be looking for any other Elijah Craigs. I still have probably one more that I got within the past couple weeks. That is a Irene Tan pick from this year. I believe I did her pick not long ago. You're going to see a lot more videos about her picks, by the way. Don't worry about that. They're very close. They're very good. So I think the unfortunate part about my channel is when I do get bottles, they will be so limited and so rare and so only available to me and anyone else who goes to Irene's store. People might be a little mad about it. Like, what the hell, I can't get this bottle. You're right. You can't get most bottles if you think about it. It's cool. But I like to promote Irene's picks because they're freaking good. That's why I'm sad about that Jefferson one. That was it. That's like the last bottle she had, I think. Or one of them. Sad face. 2 minutes. No one else is going to enter it. But if they do, that's right at the end. Right at the finish. 60 seconds. Oh my God. I can feel my heart rate going up. I looked at my watch. There was nothing there for a moment. It's 89. Show me. Stop going away. 89. Usually my resting heart rate is 60 something. Late 69? Nope, 68. It's a 70. I don't know if that's good or bad. I forget. Oh yeah, 120 over 80. So I guess 80 is good? I forget. But we have less than a minute. I'm going to close it down soon anyway. And I can show you, hopefully, oh God, I don't remember if I did this, what I need to show you. Hold on. Hey, it worked. Whew. I didn't test that beforehand. the thought of, wait a minute, is it going to show the right screen? Or the right tab? We'll see all my pornography. It's a joke. There's the show browser. As you can see, not many entries tonight. But that's probably better for all of you who entered. So don't worry about it. With that, we get to hit the randomize button. And hopefully my phone will work tonight. I don't. It's been. We're having issues. Is what I'll say. Randomize. There it is. Uh-oh. I got some splits. 7 entries though. Happy about that. If there was a lower number I wanted to get, it'll be that. Nope. Damn it. We got 2 more entries, so I have to go back. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. But the reason I have to go back, a late entry, 2 more. Oh, wait. Hold on. I can actually see this. There we go. So what's happened is there has been a Secret Santa entry for 2 more entries for Taterdom. So it's now, it could be anybody at this point. But thank you, generous donator, for that. I just caught it, thankfully. I'm glad I looked at my phone. Sorry about that. Late entry still count. Leave me alone. That's it. I can't see chat. Hold on. There we go. Eva Williams. I know. You knew it was you. It's always Eva Williams. Oh. I just realized I haven't... Let's go back here. Hold on. Everything's gone wrong. It's all my fault. Don't worry. There we go. Does Irene's store have a website? I keep getting Canterbury School pulling up. Canterbury Liquors in Canterbury, Connecticut. She does have a site. If you go to her Instagram, it should be there. Or if you're on the Facebook, look for Whiskey Mentors without the E. So WHISKY Mentors. That should be her. She does have a website, but it is fairly new. So I don't know much about it. Yeah, right? Just for being here. Isn't that nice? We got some crazies here. I see you. Eva Williams is a weird kind of evil. He likes to make people be unable to speak because of generosity. It's wild. There we go. Now, we'll see what happens. Randomize again. Apologies, but generosity cannot be ignored. Boop. Okay. There we go. Now we got 9. It's not 7, but that's all right. It's not a bad thing. Oh, and if you follow my mother/father on Caring Bridge, there's a link down below under this live stream. It is about what is going on with my dad, Papa KillCo, as he fights off pancreatic cancer. So there was a new post today. Just saw it. Mama KillCo just gave me the heads up. I will be looking at that later, but if you're keeping up or if you want to donate directly to my parents, that's an option. If you want. Just be careful. As much as I like the whole site itself, it'll email you like mad, which is a little annoying unless you turn it off, which I did. Thankfully, I can talk to my mom and dad about it. Okay, everything's set. Good. Randomized 1 through 9. Focus. Hey Google, pick a random number between 1 and 9. All right. I wasn't surprised. The lucky SOB. If you're wondering, that's 5. As you can see on here, Mr. Great Shot is number 5. Thank you for everyone who entered. There will be another one. Don't worry. It won't be the same stuff. Maybe a few. But I will be doing another stream with more giveaways. Don't worry. I'm trying to do it maybe once or twice a month. I don't do it more often because I don't want to try to only get at people's wallets here. I want to just enjoy whiskey with all of you. But, hold on, back to the normal thing. There we go. So, congratulations, Mr. Great Shot. You get even more whiskey. Oh yeah, she doesn't sell online, that's right. If you do want to get a bottle, you gotta actually be at her store. Taterdom, I'm glad you had fun. I'm sorry I didn't get any whiskey, but I will be doing more giveaways. Just tune in. This is where it happens, so. Yeah, Mr. Great Shot's been very lucky, but he's also been around for a while. And he's a patron of mine, so. Speaking of. So much to say, and technically we're done. But, if you join my Patreon, the one thing I do myself is whenever there's a dry week, and there are 3 each year, probably 3. So there's a dry week coming up. After every dry week, I do a giveaway for Patreons only. It is some good stuff, and I kind of tailor it to the preference of the patron. So if you're a patron of mine for long enough, again, dry week's coming up, a week, you have a chance to win, is what I'm saying. It's a randomized, similar to this. I record it, I post it, so everyone gets to see who won. And then I get in touch with that person and send them some pretty sweet whiskeys. I think I do a sampler pack, or at least now I feel like I'm doing a sampler pack of 7. So that way you get to try 7 different whiskeys from my collection. It's pretty sweet. Applies only to patrons. If that's anything that interests you, I hope it does. With that, I didn't get to Elijah Craig. I don't remember. I think I poured some. Oh, I did. So, we're toasting out with Elijah Craig. As always, live long and prosper. Hold on. I can't have that in the way. Hold. Oh, this is over. This is done. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you. Eyebrows. Out there. Bye. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.